What's up, YouTube? It's FitzBro, and we've got our first look at Age of Mythology Retold. Now it's in the form of just a few screenshots. They had the New Year, New Age broadcast today, featuring news for the entire Age of Empires franchise, of which I'll be covering all on this channel, including new AoE 3 DLC, new portraits in AoE 4, and of course, Age of Mythology Retold. Maybe some AoE mobile if I'm feeling a little crazy. But let's dig into what we have here for Age of Mythology Retold. So, very first off, I want to tell you, we know that this game is coming in 2024. They did not tell us the release date. We don't know what month. We can speculate. So sound off. Let me know in the comments below. When do you think AOM Retold is going to launch? I'm going to go with October 2024. That's going to be my guess. There's been a lot around then. Could be earlier or later, but let me know. Get your best prediction. Winner gets a free cookie. AOM Retold is going to be coming in 2024. We know that. The Steam page is here, so I'll put a link to this in the description, but you can come over here, you can add it to your wish list on Steam, and you can check out these screenshots, which we're about to go through right now. Now, this first thing here, this is the trailer that we got 2 years ago. Go check this trailer out. It's super cool. The trailer gave me goosebumps. I was really hoping there would be a moment from today's broadcast of some reveal of the game that would give me a little goosebumps, but that didn't quite happen. But I'm gonna have a video where I upload, where I talk about what I thought about the New Year, New Age broadcast later. So check that out. You can subscribe to the channel if you wanna see my coverage of that. Let's look at what we know about AOM Retold. So the description here, first of all, this is the cover art, and I'm sorry I'm kind of covering it there, but it's probably on the thumbnail. Enter the age of gods, heroes, and monsters. Age of Mythology Retold is a real-time strategy game where myths and humans collide. Secure your domain, command legendary monsters, and call upon the power of the gods to crush your enemies, or band together with friends to defeat the arena of the gods. So that's maybe a game mode, Arena of the Gods. Sounds a little bit different, and this cover does look like Arena. Let's see what they got below here before we look at all these screenshots. So it's talking about Age of Mythology. Will you become mythic? Wishlist next. Okay, there we go. Some details. Call upon the gods. Choose your gods from the Greek, Norse, Egyptian, and Atlantean pantheons. They did not mention Chinese, which was added in Extended Edition, which I thought they were going to have. People largely didn't like them, so it's interesting. Devastate your enemies by summoning powerful lightning storms, earth-shattering quakes, and even the Nidhogg dragon. Okay, nourishing rains, protect dryads to help you grow and prosper. So they're basically saying these are the four civs we're going to see. I think it's a pretty big update that Chinese is not on here, because I've seen in other coverage of AOM Retold that it was previously confirmed that Chinese were going to be in this iteration, and I think it's quite smart that they have not included them. Unleash the monsters. Unleash centaurs, trolls, mummies, and more. From bejeweled crocodiles, harness the power of the laser beams of the sun and the Cyclops. So what we know about typical Age of Mythology, epic mythological universe, 50 mission campaign. How many missions were in the original? I don't know the exact number. Takes you across a vast mythical world, besiege the mighty walls of Troy, battle giants in the frozen wastes of Midgard, and discover the mysteries of Osiris in the shifting sands of Egypt. Become a hero of myth or even a god. Arena of the Gods. So this is new, I think. Challenge the labyrinth in the all-new Trial of the Gods for single player and co-op. Collect powerful blessings, join your friends, and take on new challenges to overcome the arena where the gods themselves do battle. So that is definitely a new game mode they're adding in Age of Mythology Retold. We'll have to figure out what exactly that entails. Maybe there's some screenshots. Better of friends. Play with up to 11 of your friends, either head-to-head or against the advanced AI on dozens of randomly generated maps and scenarios. Now hold on a second. Yeah, so 12 players total. So that means you can have 6v6, right? Right? That's what that says here? We're gonna have 6v6? 11 of your friends, if I did good math there. That is freaking pog. Or 3v3v3v3. Let's go. Imagine if they talked about this in the broadcast. Okay, we'll get into that later. Okay, from initial, just reading this, very optimistic about what's coming for Age of Mythology. We've got the base game with the Titans. They haven't included the extended edition controversial stuff. Sounds like the classic game that we know. I did expect maybe a little more about the campaign. Would need to confirm if this is just the same campaign. I thought maybe we might get something different, but this is Arena of the Gods, a new game mode. Sounds fun. And this is pretty huge, confirming that we'll have 12 players in a game. As long as it doesn't cause server crashes, right? Yeah. This is more latency potential. But anyways, okay, now this is what I'm really looking forward to. Let's pick apart these screenshots. Now, I'm not going to get everything, and I might not get everything right as well. So as you look through these, feel free to correct me down below. Now we're going to take an in-depth look at the screenshots on the Steam page for Age of Mythology Retold. This very first one is my absolute favorite, and let's see what we can discover in this image as we explore here. So this is like an Egyptian setting. First of all, look at that freaking phoenix. Look at that guy. Oh my gosh, that is so badass. Like, just looks amazing. Just from initial glance, artwork looks extremely clear, very defined. I've had issues in some of the Age of Empires games, even playing the original Age of Mythology, or even in AoE 3DE, where the textures are overloaded and it's hard to see clarity of what's going on screen. It looks really nice to see. So we've got a phoenix up here at the top. This is a god unit, a myth unit that you get in the 4th age as the Egyptians. We've got a scarab down below. This is a siege unit. And we've got the classic, my favorite, the laser crocodiles. These things are just the absolute best. They shred. I've been playing Age of Mythology. And behind this, these are what are these things called? They're like the demonic dogs that come out of the god power, like they're called. I can't remember the name of them exactly right now. Haven't memorized all of them. But yeah, myth units looking freaking amazing. We've got an Egyptian stronghold here in the background, or keep, as you might know it from AoE 4. Yeah, the Tartar's Gate. I don't remember what the actual spawns are called. You got some Anubites in the background here. The Egyptian army looks freaking badass. And then on this, I guess this is an Egyptian versus Egyptian battle. Now, what are those myth units? I think these are the mummies. I think those are the mummies. That's what they are. So at a glance, these look freaking awesome. Like, this is 100% what I expected when it came to the artwork. They just shoved like every Egyptian myth unit into this screenshot. We've got here on the left side, look at that. We've got our spitting snakes. There you are, the Wajits. There's the temple. Like, there's a monument. It looks like an OG Age Mythology that they have modernized, and looks absolutely beautiful. Now, hopefully this is legit what this is going to look like in the game engine, and not just some like overdone screenshot for Steam, but looks really, really beautiful. You can see some walls there in the background. This would be a wonder. It looks like like a pyramid. We got some obelisks. You would never build your obelisk like this, but there they are. Is Osiris in here? I see some lightning, which means Son of Osiris is in here somewhere. Where is it? I think this is him. There. Why are there like multiple Sons of Osiris in this scene? There are, I guess. So you get a god power to turn your pharaoh into Son of Osiris. I wonder if there can be multiple, but probably not. But you can see here, we've got multiple Sons of Osiris. So you turn your pharaoh into that. In the Mythic Age, we've got a scorpion down here. We've got our catapult, or maybe mangonels, from AoE 4. We've got the Egyptian elephants, the chariots. I mean, truly, I don't even need these other screenshots. There's the rock, the flying transport unit. This looks freaking awesome. Like, hype level to max. This is definitely like my new desktop background. So Egyptians, looking beautiful. Let me know what you think about this. If there's anything that stands out that somehow I missed, but it just looks like the game I know and love in a modern feel, which is freaking amazing. Okay, let's go on to our next screenshot. Okay, so now we've got a look at the Greeks. You can see their walls. You can see some of their units, see some myth units. There we go. We got a Minotaur. I kind of like the scaling of this. It looks like a little bigger than I remember from the original AOM, but like this it looks appropriate. It's like badass, right? The big mythological bull, with the axe. You can see some hoplites behind them, good against cav. You see some of the Greek infantry. There's a stable, some archers running in there on the background. You can see we got our lions there in the background. You can get from Aphrodite. There's our keeper stronghold for the Greeks. You got our Colossus, which is a in Age 4 myth unit, towers, houses. I mean, this is a good look at the Greeks. You can see even in the background, there he is. We got a hero. There he is, ready to hang out back there, take out some myth units. I don't know if I looked for the priests in that Egyptian one, but yeah, Greeks looking awesome. Love this. Okay, so far, Egyptians, Greeks. So this looks like a scene out of perhaps the campaign. We've got a Titan over here. So like that's what this is. So you can unlock Titans in Age of Mythology. You hit the 4th age and then you can like basically research. This isn't like a wonder, but you research a Titan, then you build it, and it's a super powerful unit. So this looks like a Norse Titan here. And a little look at the Norse down here. Let's zoom in so we can see it. There we go. So we've got some big wolves. You can see here some of the Norse units. You got the Valkyrie. You've got some, looks like I can't remember which hero that one is. I haven't played a ton of Norse recently, so I forget the names of some of these bad boys, but you can essentially see a few of these myth units. Not as much detail, I would say, for the Norse. You can see the wolves. You can see, oh, it's Nidhogg. There he is. Almost didn't see it. The dragon. You can spawn him with a god power in the 4th age. Yeah, Einhajar is the name of like these guys with the axe here and the horn. You can't see a ton of the detail from the other side, unfortunately. Not as detailed as the Egyptian one, but like just from a glance, it looks like Age of Mythology. This looks beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, where's the giants? Like, I did think we would have a giant. I don't think there's a giant in this. Unless there's a frost giant, but I don't see like one of the regular giants. Yeah. No, that's the frost giant. And we also don't have the fire giant. So, but they don't have to show us everything. I didn't expect to see everything. Yeah, the mountain giant. Oh, is in the next pick? Oh, there he is. Okay, now this, I will say, is the most realistic, like, okay, this looks like an in-game shot, right? The other ones look super cinematic or whatever. Like, this looks like we've got a town center. Like, I want to leave zoomed out for a second. We've got our town center. You can see this is the Norse, by the way. You can see our temple. We've got a mountain giant. You see a few, it looks like Greek heroes. So this looks like the campaign, because you wouldn't have Greek heroes in the middle of a Norse base. So this looks like the campaign. Yeah, where's the golden boar? I don't see him. But that's the Norse artwork. Sound off, because I feel like this is the most realistic look at this. Now, I will say art style, it is slightly on the cartoon, more towards the cartoony side, but this feels like an even balance. Like this, I feel like the original was, you know, in the era of when those graphics were designed, like was a little bit more, should you call, cartoony, and I'm okay with this, but it doesn't look the same as of AoE 3. It definitely doesn't. Like these have different characteristics of the textures here. Everything's a little smoother, and I think that helps with clarity. RTSs can get super complicated. You get like thousands of units or something, maybe hundreds in this case, and you get them all on a screen doing their animations, and it can get really muddy to see what's going on. That was actually something like I felt like with the Stormgate beta, I was really struggling to tell what was going on with my units. Like this seems extraordinarily clear to me. Let's zoom in a little bit just to enjoy some of these textures. Of course, we're gonna get so much. You can see the enemy up there. This is definitely like a campaign mission. Let's look at this giant down here. There he is. There's some Valkyries behind him or in front of him or whatever. We can see some of those Greek heroes or what you got there. Actually, yeah, this is definitely a campaign mission. So yeah, just everything looking beautiful. Man, I could scour these images for a long time. We've got a little bit of the water. I guess you can see a little bit what the water texture is going to look like. So not like wildly reflection-y, although I think it's hard to, in a picture, you know, absolutely, you know, tell what that water texture is going to look at. We'll see if there's any water gameplay photos in any of these other images. But yeah, cool look here. Also snow, by the way. Snow has been kind of a thing that muddies up when you're watching with playing like AOM Extended Edition. But I guess you can't see it moving here, but we'll see what that looks when we get some video footage. Okay, what do we have here? This is a look at the Atlanteans, okay? So we've got the Atlanteans here. Now, I have played the least of the Titans expansion, so I don't know the names of all these units, but I've played against them, certainly. But let's take a look what we got here. So we've got some water myth units. What is this guy? Is that another... That looks like another Titan right there. I think that's one of the Atlantean Titans from what I see there. Yeah, Prometheans. Yeah, where are they? You think it's these? You think that's what those are? Yeah, that's the Atlantean Titan. These are the Prometheans. They're like, aren't they like green though in AOM? I don't remember them looking like this. When they're like walking across a water crossing. You can see these like I don't remember the spear throwing centaur like units. Yeah, they've got these. Oh, man, these guys drive me crazy in the water, destroying my boats. Yeah, a little bit of look at the water yet again. Let's zoom out just to kind of see. I mean, looks really nice. We've got here in the middle. Oh, so this is like the Gaia Titan, right? Yeah, that's what we're looking at here. There's the druids. Look at those bad boys. A lot more details. They leave a lot to be desired in the original, I will say, as far as the unit texture. Looks pretty good. Much better, I think, from what we see here. We can see some of the core army here. Yeah, look at that bad boy. Oh, man. The detail! Impeccable. This looks really, really nice. You know, what's it going to look like? Pictures are great and all. Gameplay, it's going to be telling. But Atlanteans looking nice. I like that we get a view. We've seen Egyptians. We've seen all of the civilizations in a bunch of their units. Like, they definitely went hard on showing this. This one's a little dark, so the lighting's a little challenging to see what's going on. So what can we see here? I think this is another one of our Atlantean civilizations, because I see like maybe this is from the campaign. I remember these towers. Was there a certain Atlantean civ that had these towers, or was this only in the campaign? This is the last campaign mission, I'm being told by Twitch chat. Yeah, so you can just see, you know, some of the army here, just another kind of flourishing of artwork here. You can see another angle at a few of these units. Yeah, the Helios towers. Can they build that, or was it only in the campaign? Uranus Mirror Tower. Yeah, I can't remember about building those. I've been playing a lot of Atlantean since I've been revisiting. I just started playing AOM again for the first time in like 2 years. And in case somehow you didn't already know, AOM was the first RTS I ever played. So I played it growing up to death, played on dial-up. But we're revisiting it, of course, or retelling it. It wasn't campaign only. Okay, there you go. Okay, guys, that is all of the screenshots. I'd highly recommend going here and watching these for hours and hours. Who else, like back in the day, you know, you had the box or like the cover, the CD, right, of AOM in the little book. And like, I read that over and over, cover to cover, scoured the images. Like, I feel like that's what we're gonna be doing with this for the next few months. And again, the Steam page, I'll put a link to this down in the description. You can wish list it. They haven't said what the price is gonna be, which is interesting. You've got some of the specs there, of course. But there you have it, guys. This is our very first look at Age of Mythology Retold. I am super excited about this. Coming in 2024. When's the release date going to be? I don't know. But you can expect we'll be covering every bit of news along the way. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment below. It really helps me out. And I'll be covering all of the new Age of Empires content, including the new AoE 3 DLC, AOM Mobile, I guess, AOE Mobile at some point. And of course, going to be streaming a little bit of Age of Mythology on Twitch, so I hope you join us there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.